long story short, minus my grievances, if I was to be unbiased and logical in this review of mine, don't do it. This is my logical reasoning. No, don't.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bahati. I'm here once again with Natasha. You guys remember her from the video we did about our hair journey and how far we have come. If you haven't watched it, please just go back and have a look. It's very interesting, and especially when you see her hair now. She doesn't have the dreadlocks, and actually that's why I wanted to film this video. Remember last time she was really worried about how her hair was going to turn out after having the temporary locks for 9 months, yeah? For about 9 months. So please watch this video if you're thinking about putting the temporary locks, so that at least Tasha can tell you her experience, taking them down, what worked and what didn't work, and some advice so that your experience is a bit better. Yeah. So, Tasha?
So guys, worry. Like the worry was legit. I think it was right for me to worry, but mostly because of the takedown. So I think first of all, when you stay with them for so long, like for example for me, by the time they were being taken down, my hair was literally locked, like dreadlocks, like
because we're staying like that.
Yeah, especially at the bottom. So at the length of my hair, it was quite loose. It was easy to detangle till you get to the locked part. Like the other one was, yeah. So I think it was not a bad experience if you want to stay, if you don't want to deal with your hair for a while. It's a good way to keep your hair away, but I think there's better ways, because for me I didn't enjoy the experience when I removed it, mostly because...
But they did look cute before it was time to remove them. So like for the 9 months we were looking cute.
No, we were trying to retain length.
And your hair, like you did retain length.
No.
Like
so no.
Okay.
No.
Just tell your experience.
So guys, my hair has remember when you straighten, you said how my hair gives in length and yours gives in body. So I was looking for body when I put these things there. Like my hair gets fuller. It's a lie. Not gonna happen, guys. No. Maybe one of have better experiences. They can share in the comment section below.
Yes, please.
But for me, when it came to removing them, first of all, I shed a ton of hair. You know, I still have the hair. I will take proper pictures. But
did you cry?
No, the shedding I didn't care because I expected. I was like, this is how I was just it out. So if I shed about 100 hairs a day,
yeah, exactly.
And it's 8 months, like 100 times.
That's okay.
Those many days, I was like, that's fine. But for me, the reason the shedding was so much was because when they're taking down, they cut my hair. So as I'm removing shed hair, I'm also removing hair that's falling off.
I'm so stressed.
But at some point, I felt like maybe I'm sick until I actually went to the mirror and I realized they actually cut off my hair. And then I think I was looking for the picture as I meaning. So I think when they're taking down the hair, there's a part where when they're retouching, they zungusha.
They roll. Yeah.
They sort of roll the hair onto your hair. You know, yes. But when they're removing it, they use a scissors to cut the part where they rolled on your hair. So when she was...
But I think it can be done because the way I used to do them, we used to like not crochet the hair onto it, but actually roll it, and then we can unroll it. Yeah. So why didn't she?
But I think the reason they crochet is that it lasts longer. You remember how ours you couldn't? It kept coming off. Yeah. The part for rolling kept unwinding.
At least we never.
So but we never lost hair for sure. So just no, and then so when she's undoing it, she would use a scissors. Ideally, I would say it's okay to use a scissors. Just be very careful to check where the hair is, like so you don't cut there. So how she wasn't checking. She was literally just cutting through the hair. And before she started, the only thing I said was, do not cut my hair. Nothing else. Anyway, second thing, don't let anyone undo it for you. Undo it yourself. If you have a friend who cares about your hair as much as you do, just, I think it will take longer to figure out how to undo it, but just undo it yourself, to be honest. Like, do not go to anyone to undo your hair. Second would be the detangling process. So I told Bati I made a video on the detangling process just to help anybody else who wants to detangle themselves, because truthful thing is, ideally it shouldn't take 3 hours to detangle that hair.
How long did it take you?
2 full days. So I started Friday till Saturday morning. So about 2 full days, more than
Like
24
Sunday
hours.
night.
So it's like 30 something hours, to be honest.
Wow. You're definitely not
You-
going to
yeah,
have
you're not
someone at
gonna
a salon
take
sit
30
on
something
one
hours on your
head
hair.
for 30 something
For
hours
sure.
just to detangle it.
For sure. And then they're telling me it takes them 3 hours to detangle. So I was just like, how is it taking you 3 hours to detangle that? Because it's matted.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll
It's
send you the video.
locked.
Maybe you can just add it here quickly, like fast forwarding button. So when she was telling me it takes 3 hours, I was like, maybe they have a way of removing it. Until she undid one, I was like, you know what? No, thank you.
Can
So
do
what
it.
happened is at the front she cut. I think she cut a lot of hair, so akashtuka. She got scared because
She got shtuka.
I'd want her not to cut my hair. So when she cut it, she decided she wants to undo, like detangle it completely to hide. So as she was detangling, she was literally ripping through my hair. I don't know what she had. She had maybe this comb, rattle comb, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see what she had, but she was literally like tearing and ripping. She tried to do it, and I was like, look, I'm okay.
Yeah, I think you just need someone who's not fighting with time.
Yes.
And it's easier if you're doing it yourself.
But also someone who cares. Like,
yeah.
Because I think then they just do it because, you're going to pay.
You have to get to the next client. Time is money.
Ideally, it's a good hairstyle to grow your hair and to
It did grow your hair. It crazily grew your hair. Tasha.
And to retain length. But if you want to grow body, if you want to I don't know, honestly, just do it yourself. But anything else that you have with your hair as a goal, it may not be the best thing, especially when you're taking down your hair. No, me, I wouldn't do it again because I have had a bad experience. But if someone else has, I don't know, we'll try it in Nema and see. But I wouldn't do it again. And if I did it,
Nema, come say hi to the people. Hi.
So how she's had hers for what?
Nema.
For 1.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreadlocks.
But yeah, I don't think. Anyway, I have people who care about my hair, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know immediately they removed mine. I just called them. I was like, Nema, we're removing your hair.
Yeah.
Immediately. I was like, you're not going to anybody to remove that hair. Like, watch how we lose this. Yeah. When we know it's us, but don't go to anybody else. I mean, I think so as I was undoing, I think I called her the first 3 twists. I was like, Nema, my hair has literally been cut. She was like, no, it's not so bad. I don't think it's so bad. Half my hair, I was almost crying. I was like, Nema, I even sent you like a number of pictures, right? I was like, Ebu, just see, you think I'm joking? They've cut my hair.
Yeah. I would not take it well, Tasha.
These are some of the strands I lost. Like, these are long strands
long
of hair.
strands, legit.
And this is curly, so you can imagine if they're straight. This is one of the parts like they cut.
What? Like this is almost like 6 inches. No, 6 inches when it's curly, because it's like going beyond your hand. So if it's straight,
So yeah, but long story short, minus my grievances, if I was to be unbiased and logical in this review of mine, don't do it. This is my logical reasoning. No, don't. Unless I feel like if you don't feel like you would be patient enough to undo your hair for more than 30 hours, don't do it. And if you're doing it, do it for about 3 months because you will still retain a lot of length. It may not be as much, but
I remember the comment Selena made in the chat when we did the video, when she was telling you.
And then I was like,
she had and she sent me the pictures like, oh my gosh,
did she lose hair?
Yeah, like her volume before and after, even length was drastic.
Like negative or positive?
Negative.
Yeah. I think if you're not willing to put in the time to detangle, or you don't have someone to put in the time to remove those things, put them for about 3 months. 3 months will still give you as much, I mean not as much, but you'll still retain enough length for those 3 months, and your detangling won't be bad. It won't be as hard because it's not too much.
But then how much are you paying for it to have
it? It'll give you a break for 3 months.
Okay, 3
but
months.
I think if you're doing longer than that, you need massive. Because now I'm imagining it's like detangling dreadlocks. You know how long like even one dread like this would take. An hour or 30 minutes, you know. So it's like that. Like if you're willing to put in the time to undo your hair, you can put them. Second, they will tell you not to moisturize your hair before you remove. Please, it's a lie. Moisturize it.
Yeah.
Moisturize your hair.
Why would they tell you not to moisturize?
I don't know. When she held my hair and that whole week before I removed, I was like moisturizing it daily, just with spray, not anything else. No oil, nothing, just spray. And she'd be like, so the first time she's like, why would you moisturize your hair? Who lied to you to moisturize it? I'm like, girl, no. Moisturize your hair.
Preparing for
Moisturize it. What else? Yeah, no, I think that's just then for me the detangling. But don't stay in it for long. It's a hard journey to detangle that hair.
Okay. Awesome. So guys, you've heard what Tasha has to say about the temporary locks, and so I want us to show you guys just the results so that you can judge for yourself whether the positives are well worth the negatives. So we have our hairs wrapped up because we're going to wash our hair, and then we're going to come back after it's freshly washed, and then we're going to show you Tasha's hair, not mine. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hi. So I just wanted to document my detangling process. So I had this hairstyle for I think 8 months, and usually when I try to detangle my hair, it's quite a process. But I think this one is easier. May help someone. So what I have is a toothpick. Ideally, you should have a rat tail comb, but I don't have that, so toothpick is the easiest for me. A white tooth comb and some like moisturizing spray. I'm not using this as much though. Only when maybe the hair is a bit too matted. So what I do, and then I think the tips I will give you is just be patient and expect a lot of shedding, because ideally you shed say about 100 strands every day, and I've had this for about 8 months, so you can imagine the amount of shedding I would have. However, they did cut my hair, so some of the shedding is from cut hair, but that's a story for another day. Yeah, so how I begin to loosen the length of my hair just with my fingers. I will fast forward this part. If you notice, I'm not pulling this. Usually they pull it like this. I'm not doing that yet because it's quite knotted. My fingers can't, so that's where the toothpick comes in. So what I do with the toothpick is I still try and pull the hair apart, because the toothpick can go in between the strands that are matted or knotted. Now this particular strand has a braid stuck in it, so I'm trying to get that out as well because it makes it harder. But yeah, so I'm just sort of like raking the toothpick through my hair. Also note that the toothpick is sharp at this point, so you want to be gentle so you don't end up cutting your hair. If you can notice, I'm not ripping or tearing or anything. I'm literally just put the toothpick in and pull slightly. So that's ideally what I'm doing is that. If you can see. Okay, so I'm now using my fingers. So remember I told you I detangle downwards. I'm using my fingers to just feel for where the first part of the knots are, and then going downwards that I drag it down. Now remember that these knots, a lot of them are being caused by buildup, not necessarily by knotted hair. So if you don't get rid of the knot, it'll just continue. I mean the buildup, it just continue knotting the hair. So I do it downwards. So if you notice, there's this part here that is a bit tougher. I haven't found any of this stuff. So what I do when I find something like this is because also this hair has dried out a bit. It's not damp like the others, so the knots are tough. So I just spray at the knot just to help loosen it a bit. And then I take my toothpick again. So now I'm going downwards. Again, be very gentle. So downwards. So I have separated most of the hair. Now I'll just begin using my finger, as I said, to detangle downwards.
freshly washed hair. A bit damp inside, but it was sour. So guys, we want to show you Tasha's hair, where it's at right now, so that you see. I honestly think that the length is fire. Like Tasha, you're almost at waist length.
I still have to cut most of it out because my hair was cut till like I have strands of hair that are literally less than an inch.
Actually, we're going to do a video on that, on how to trim your hair at home, because you're going to trim each other's hair.
Yeah.
But
Cut, trim, but yeah.
Tasha, I don't think you should trim. I think you should give it some time so that at least you're thinking straight. I think right now you're in reaction mode.
There is no way the hair that's an inch is gonna fix this other hair anytime soon.
No, but like don't cut now. See, we've said we're putting you on a trimming schedule.
I'm going through a bad relationship with my hair currently because I've lost a lot of weight. So I'm feeling like everything like I don't want to show my hair.
It's going good.
And this one.
Sour guys.
So this is me being vulnerable because I don't feel like trying to pull my hair.
It's okay. We are a family.
Okay, it's a bit damp, but yeah.
So this is her hair. So actually, off the bat, if we just angalia mbele, we see. So off the bat, guys, just put your head straight, Tasha. We see.
It's straight.
Yeah. So off the bat, Tasha, like your hair is curled, it's shrunken up already. I feel like it's more. It used to be like maybe somewhere here before. So it's longer, and with the curls, it doesn't look like
that's the only thing. But you can tell like the front. So look at the front because this is where they cut most of the hair.
Yeah, I can see
like
the
front.
the
front is less.
Okay, so let's see. You guys. Look at that. But now the back is okay. So they kind of cut the front, but still they didn't cut all the growth because I don't think Tasha, your hair was this long.
They didn't cut the length of my hair. Yeah. So what happened was, see, ideally your hair is in twist when you're doing this hairstyle, right? So when your hair is in twist like this, they would cut off a section of the twist.
Yeah.
So
okay,
what
so
happens is
like long strands.
Yes, like long strands, not the length of my hair. They didn't cut, they literally cut like within the twist. So what you'll see is the bottom is thin and the top is fuller because most of the strands are ending somewhere.
Okay, so guys, this is my favorite part because the length it has given, by the way, it's legit. So I think last time we did Tasha, we were at bra straps together, like at bra strap, which is okay. We were at bra strap, which is somewhere here. So now let's see.
This is like that wolf cut, by the way.
Past the bra strap, Look at where we are. This is really good.
I think I made a lesson.
Like the whole back row is almost at the crook of her back. I don't know how to describe it, but y'all can see where it is. So like the length it has given is fire. It's legit. So guys, like in terms of length, I feel like it's given what it's promised.
Yes.
Just that in the volume, it's falling a little short of what was promised. Yeah. But the hair looks good. As I told you guys, I deliver. Natasha has beautiful hair. Beautiful.
Okay, right now I feel like I have a bad relationship with my hair, but thanks. It's okay.
No, but your hair is loving you. It's telling you, Natasha, don't do this to me. I've also suffered. You know, I've been cut. I've been hidden away for 9 months. You can't do this to me. Yeah. So guys, this is where we are. Thanks Tasha for showing up. You've had her advice, so just take care if you're planning to put on the locks, especially on the takedown process.
Yes.
So make sure you do your parts, like patience 101. Like you will be tested for sure. Yeah. And with that, see you guys next time. Bye.